Fellow Groggers, welcome back to Grog Games, and more specifically, the recap for RPG Friday. We last left our heroes off. They just accepted a quest to help some poor gnomes because their village was being raided by goblins. So Glorko, who is a goblin, is in our party. Is that going to affect how the gnomes treat us? Well, let's check out what happened last week on Twitter. The following morning, on their way to the gnome village, Glorko trips and his cloak lets up. The gnomes spy his green goblin foot and they are instantly terrified. They ask what creature is under the cloak and you answer. 71% of you just said, "Oh, hey, no, it's a goblin." You got a little bit lucky. So we basically did a persuasion check to make sure the gnomes didn't freak out from us just declaring that Glorko was a goblin. Charlotte was able to roll an 18 minus the 3 of the gnomes because of course they hate goblins already to still get a 15. So Charlotte was able to convince them that Glorko is on our side, that he's a good goblin. Look how nice he is. The gnomes continued to lead us to their village. For the last tweet of RPG Friday, our heroes finally arrived at the gnome village. Peeking over a grassy hill, they spot the gnome village itself. Dozens, not just a dozen, dozens of goblins. Like, not 12, not 24, like a lot of goblins. Dozens of goblins litter the dirt streets, threatening the gnome people as they laugh sadistically. The gnomes in your party turn to you. "What do we do, adventurers?" Once again, with 78%, we charge in an attack. Like dozens of goblins, guys. Like a lot of goblins. But hey, that's your choice. I just roll for you apparently. So with her fireball charge, Charlotte rushes in towards the goblins with no concern for herself whatsoever. Out of the corner of her eye, she notices Belran right behind her. She hears a war cry from Belran and then a thonk noise as he proceededly falls down the hill, rolling right past Charlotte. Now at this point, with a rolling warrior coming towards you, Charlotte doesn't have the element of surprise anymore. Regardless, she bravely hurls her fireball at the nearest goblin. It connects straight with the goblin's face, falls down on the ground. Several goblins start running towards Charlotte and Belran. Charlotte sees an arrow flying from behind her to hit one of the goblins, but it's not enough. It still staggers forward, in addition to the many goblins coming at them. Charlotte powers up another fireball, and all of a sudden everything turns black. And that's where we're gonna leave off until next RPG Friday. Please, once again, let me know how this is going for you, if you like it. And our Twitter link will be down in the description below. If you want to follow us on Twitter, to go ahead and vote in those polls in order to help Charlotte not get killed by, dozens and dozens and dozens of goblins. This is your DM Super Potion, and I will see you tomorrow.